Welcome to another episode of No Tears for Black Girls, a true crime podcast with a purpose. Written and produced by award-winning author John Reedberg. I'm your host, Samantha Paul. Let's dive in.
A moment in life where you're just walking and you're doing whatever you do every day, and suddenly, boom, your whole world changes because something horrible is happening in front of you or around you. Who knows what would happen if I was closer to him or further away, what condition I would be in. At the end of the day, all I can say is prayer works.
Well, the state said that both men, the defendant and the victim, had children by the same woman, and that the defendant, Marie Delly, says he just wanted to talk to the victim because he claims that the victim had been threatening him. Marie Delly is on trial for murder in the shooting death of Cedillion Forrestal in the fifth-floor parking garage of the Hyatt Regency in Orlando in 2015.
It was a regular day. I actually ended up getting off early, and I was heading to the garage, and there were two other co-workers with me, and we took the elevator up to the fifth floor. The other two co-workers had gray shirts on, so usually meant that they were working with the trash or they worked in housekeeping. They were both Haitian, so they don't really talk to me much. They just kind of told me, one of them told me he's parked on the fifth floor. So we got out of the elevator and he went to the very first car that was there, and I kept walking. And probably about 15, 30 seconds later, I hear a loud bang. And I turn around, I wasn't entirely sure what it was. Maybe it was the echoing in the garage. Maybe it was something happening outside. I wasn't sure. But then I heard glass falling, and that's why I knew something was terribly wrong. And at first I thought maybe someone had committed suicide. So with that idea in my head, I started running towards maybe I could do something to help. And as I was getting back towards the car, a man in a black bandana over his mouth, a red shirt, comes running away from that car. He sees me, and he gets into a shooter position with one leg in front of the other, and he squares out his shoulders, and he points the gun right at me. And it was probably one of the most frightening moments of my life.
Get her alive. We just want to closure of this whole entire situation.
She disappeared 5 years ago, the son of a woman who went missing back then, hoping the arrest of his stepfather leads to some answers about what happened to her. 37-year-old Marie Delly is accused of shooting and killing a man in a parking garage at the Hyatt Regency Orlando. 4 in Your Corner's Carl Fortier speaking with a detective who says Darius is still a person of interest in the disappearance of Marie Delly, and her son, who says he has suspected Darius all along.
A Florida mother of 4 finished her shift as a cashier at a Walmart, clocked out and left the store. She then disappeared, and no one has seen her since. In the quiet town of Naples, Florida, a young mother named Marie Chantal Delly vanished without a trace. According to Detective Scott Peterson of the Collier County Sheriff's Department, on May 17, 2010, her husband, Marie Delly, dropped Marie off at her job at Walmart. When she didn't arrive for her shift 2 days later, Walmart informed her husband to inquire about her whereabouts. Darius reported his wife was missing. The authorities discovered that Marie had asked for the following day off to take her child to the doctor, but never showed up for the appointment. As detectives dug deeper into the case, it left them with more questions than answers. Where did Marie go after leaving work? And what happened to her? The investigation continues as law enforcement searches for any clues about this mysterious disappearance. As investigators probed deeper into the disappearance of Delly, they soon discovered a troubling pattern. According to Peterson, Delly had a history of disappearing when her marriage hit rough patches. However, this time was different. She didn't inform her family or children of her whereabouts, and she seemed to have vanished without a trace. Security footage from Walmart showed a silver vehicle linked to the case, but they have ruled no suspects out, including Delly's own husband. Despite multiple leads and investigations, there has been no sign of Delly accessing her bank accounts or social media, and authorities have confirmed that she has not left the country. The mystery continues to baffle detectives as they work to uncover what happened to Delly. A disturbing case shook Naples, Florida, a sleepy town known for its tranquility. 27-year-old Marie Chantal Delly had vanished without leaving behind any clues, causing her loved ones to spiral into a state of fear. What made this story even more horrifying was the connection to NFL player Marcel Darius. Lavonda Warren, a local resident, revealed to the Naples Daily News that Darius had moved to Orlando after Marie's disappearance. Little did they know he would soon become entangled in their quest for answers. They had convicted Darius in 2015 for a brutal crime, first-degree murder and aggravated assault with a firearm. The victim? A 49-year-old Hyatt Regency employee named Cedillion Forstall. They took his life in the hotel's parking garage in Orlando. But as the investigation unfolded, authorities couldn't ignore the growing possibility that Darius might be at fault for Marie's disappearance. To this day, her whereabouts remain unknown, and the case remains open. If you have any information regarding Marie's disappearance, or have any clues that can help solve this mystery, please contact the police. Every detail is crucial in bringing justice to those who have been silenced by unspeakable violence.
Well, Mathnold Darius has been a person of interest ever since his wife, Marie Delly, went missing from an East Naples Walmart in 2010. Now that he's been arrested in connection with a murder in Orlando, Delly's son hopes that detectives can question him again about her disappearance.
My mom is the type of person, she's not going to miss a day at work. She's not going to just leave me and my other siblings alone.
Lavonda Warren was only 14 when his mom, 34-year-old Marie Delly, was seen for the last time when her husband, Mathnold Darius, dropped her off for work at this East Naples Walmart in May of 2010. Surveillance video from the store offers few clues as to what happened to Marie after her shift.
We all have hope. We all have faith that she's still somewhere alive out there.
Warren, now a freshman in college, always suspected his stepfather had something to do with his mom's disappearance.
The day that my mom was missing, he was laying on the bed, sleeping like everything was okay, instead of helping us out, pass out flyers, and go look around for her.
Darius's car was seen in the Walmart parking lot and then at a toll booth heading to Miami the day his wife went missing. But detectives didn't have enough evidence to charge him. Then this Tuesday evening, Darius was arrested for the murder of a man in Orlando.
Of course, we're working with the Orange County Sheriff's Office to try to determine if there's any information from their case that may assist us in our investigation.
If Darius does know where Marie Delly is, Warren hopes he fesses up now that he's in jail.
If you know you're going to do life in prison because you just shot somebody 5 times and murdered them, might as well go ahead and just tell us where she's at.
We hope to find her alive. We don't have information that she's deceased.
Love us? Leave us a positive review or rating. Follow No Tears for Black Girls on social media and No Tears for BG on Twitter. Be blessed. Be loved. Stay safe.